Everyone, Russell here at Grimster Gaming. Got another video for you. I want to talk about this generation of consoles and the announcement that Sony made yesterday. They announced a PlayStation 4 Slim and a PlayStation 4 Pro. And I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes, whether I think you guys should buy it, whether I'm going to buy it. I'm going to tell you guys the strengths, the weaknesses, and maybe try to give you guys an insight on what Sony was thinking, because I don't think anybody knows, but this would be my best guess. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, wow, what a crazy ass console generation we are working with right now. I mean, you got the Xbox One S, you've got the PlayStation, I guess, the 4. It's already been another model where the first model of PlayStation had the touch buttons and a couple other features. They did change that, put physical buttons. So technically there's 4 separate models of PlayStation now floating around. 4. So the 2 they announced, the Slim and the Pro, are going to be released here within the next month or two. And your Slim is just your normal half-cycle console refresh, smaller package, exact same product. It is coming with a little bit different controller, very similar to what Xbox has done. Kind of weird here. It's almost like the tables are turning, because Xbox has done this stuff and now Sony is following. However, Sony is fucking up a little bit, and we'll get into that in a minute. But basically, the PlayStation 4 Slim is just a slim model of the PlayStation. It doesn't look nearly as good. I was looking at the pictures of this. I'll put some up here, but tell me what you guys think. I don't think this looks as good. I think the original PlayStation 4 was beautiful. They could have just shrunk that down, same shape and everything, just made it a little bit smaller. I think that would have been really, really cool. Now, let's get over to the Pro, and that's where shit gets confusing. The Pro, on paper, sounds like a huge upgrade. It's got almost twice the power as the original PlayStation 4 right now. Twice the power. That sounds huge. And they guarantee it's going to do 4K streaming, 4K gaming, 4K everything. That's not true. It's not true at all. Number one, and one of the weirdest things, and I want to get this out of the way real quick. They're saying, oh, if you've got a 4K TV, you'll need this. You'll be able to stream Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, blah, blah, blah. Well, you could do that without that. I have a 4K TV. Anybody with a 4K TV, it's a smart TV. You've already got the apps built into there. So you don't need an Xbox One S or a PlayStation Pro or any bullshit box to play 4K on your TV. So number one right there, you don't need it. But let's say physical media. Well, Sony chose not to include a 4K Blu-ray player in this Pro and the Slim. Neither one of them. No gaming console that Sony has a 4K drive in it. Really weird, since they're the ones that, you know, they have the patent on Blu-ray. It's crazy. And then to think that their competition, the Xbox One S, has that, which they're probably going to... I mean, I don't know how much of an importance physical media is still going to be, but I guarantee you that Xbox is going to beat them over the head with this. And they should. It was really dumb of them to leave that out, because that is one of the few selling points of the Xbox One S is, hey, it's got a 4K Blu-ray player. And the cheapest one of those are $299, $399, depending on where you shop. So it's almost the same price as the Xbox One S. And you're getting a gaming console. So there's a reason to justify it. But there's no drive in the Pro or the Slim. So I understand maybe it was a cost-cutting measure, but really, really, really stupid in my opinion. I mean, what were they thinking? So next, we're going to address the power. Twice as powerful. You're going to 4K game it up. No. You need around 5 or 6 teraflops in your GPU to do native 4K gaming, and that's pretty much the bare minimum. And I believe the Pro is working with 3 or 3.5 teraflops. So through some trickery and things like that, some manipulation, they will get something that's similar to 4K. It'll be better than 1080p, but it's not going to be native 4K gaming. On top of that, you're not going to pop in your regular PS4 disc and expect it to be upscaled to this either. It actually has to be programmed. The developers actually have to make the game to where they're going to say, okay, we're going to program this extra detail, this extra graphical detail into it. So we don't have any games for that yet. And right now, I don't see the incentive for the developers to program for this, since there's, 30, 40 million PlayStation 4s already out there. Who knows? Could be more. And, they're basically starting from zero again. I think it's going to take time for the install base to get up. And maybe once the install base gets up, if it ever gets up, then maybe, you're going to start seeing some more games that are specifically made for it. Another thing is the PlayStation VR that's coming out. I think this is another reason why they kind of rushed this out, is because they wanted something to power the VR a little bit better. From what I understand, the regular run-of-the-mill PlayStation 4 will do the VR, the Project Morpheus. However, it's not going to look near as good as, let's say, the new PlayStation 4 Pro. I mean, that is one advantage, is your VR will look better. That's the only one so far. I mean, there's the HDR, which Sony is releasing a patch next week that it's going to apparently make HDR capable on all of the PlayStation 4s, which I don't know why they just didn't do that to begin with. So maybe it's some more trickery. Maybe it's not going to be true HDR. Let's wait and see. I don't even know if it's going to make a difference. We'll see. It's supposed to be better color range, things like that. But I'm telling you guys, I'm really stretching for a reason here to buy it. I mean, I'm not going to buy it. I don't see a reason why, especially with Scorpio. And I hate bringing Microsoft up over and over and over, but it's like PlayStation had the lead. Sony was running away with the lead, and it's like that's not good enough for them. They want to try something else, and they're putting it at risk. I mean, Scorpio is going to be like 30% more powerful than the PlayStation 4 Pro. I mean, just wait a year. I mean, that's going to be 4K graphics. That's going to be true 4K graphics. From what they say, it's going to run at 6 teraflops, the GPU, so that would be plenty. But I don't know. What do you guys think? This just kind of feels half-baked to me. I feel like Sony saw the Microsoft's press conference and the Xbox One S, and they saw the Scorpio coming out, and they're like, oh shit, we got to get something done. And they just kind of cobbled this shit together. I mean, the design of the new consoles kind of looks sloppy to me. They don't seem very well thought out. I'm really stretching for a reason. I mean, I'm not even going to buy an Xbox One S probably. I'm just going to wait for the Scorpio. And that's with the advantage of it having the 4K drive. I really, really doubt that I'm going to buy a new PlayStation Pro. Maybe my cousin C-Diz will. Let me know in the comments, bud, because I know you're eyeballing that VR. But actually, there's the reason right there. If you're hardcore PlayStation VR, you want to have the top of the line, the best VR experience on PlayStation, then go out and buy yourself the Pro. Other than that, save your money. Maybe PlayStation will have something coming out around the Scorpio time that'll be a little more refined, something a little more worthy of calling it I guess I'm gonna slang and call it the 4.5 PlayStation, because it's like a half upgrade. I don't know. This whole fucking generation is giving me a headache, man. Whatever happened to just putting out the console, releasing a slim model a couple years later, and then after that releasing another new one? 4 models of PlayStation. Can you imagine if they make another one? I mean, 5 dude, can you imagine the parents in the stores right now looking to shop for their kids? They're going to be like, I've got the Slim, I've got the Pro, I've got this regular one, I got the Xbox One S over here. I don't know what the fuck to buy. You can have some upset kids, because 9 times out of 10, the parents are going to go for the cheap shit. And you're going to end up with the Slim, which is just a regular PlayStation 4. An ugly one at that. So, anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble too much on this video. I just kind of want to give you my thought, my opinion on these consoles. Let me know in the comments what you think. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. And as always, guys, game on.